All right, Black Geek Energy fans, it's me, Jared, your hostess with the mostest.
And me. And the D today is for somebody put in the chat a D word that means a little sick.
Let me see. Is there a D word that means sick?
Or
The,
or domicile. My name is
that
Demarcus.
doesn't that doesn't mean sick.
It doesn't, but I'm just moved into my new place. I have a new domicile. The D today is for domicile.
And do you like it?
I do like it. It's 3 bedrooms. As soon as I get it set up, I'll have like an office. Yeah, it'll be dope. It's gonna be dope.
And when are you gonna be finished with it?
Finish with
The place.
as in like setting it up.
Yeah.
Um, hmm. I'm gonna do a little bit tonight. I want to like get the kitchen a little bit together tonight. Maybe definitely by next weekend. By because this weekend's my birthday, so I'm not gonna be
Mhm.
like in the house a whole lot, um, setting stuff up. But I will be a little bit. So
Oh,
maybe,
diseased. Diseased the Marcus.
damn, it's an illness, not necessarily a disease, but
Well, missed the night.
well,
Um,
obviously it's domicile, so we'll have to say that one.
Mm, uh, is your mic set up? Because you're echoing kind of.
Yeah, Mike right here. How that sound?
Okay, that sounds much better. All right, Demarcus, we're gonna start off this episode like we start off every episode. How has your previous week been?
Um, Man, low key exhausting. Like it was a busy week at work. Just because I had like a lot of little things to do. So work was smooth, but like just a little busy.
Mhm.
Um, and then like getting ready for this move has been like where my most of my brain and physical effort has been. A lot of packing last week. Ooh, excuse me. Because like last weekend, we haven't been doing the podcast on Sundays. Today is also Tuesday night. We didn't do it last Sunday. We did it last Tuesday. So over the weekend, we were packing. Last weekend, we were packing my place and Shauna's place. This weekend, we moved all the stuff. We had movers helping move all my stuff. And we moved all Shauna's stuff ourselves. Like I told you earlier, we thought we'd be able to get it. We thought we'd be able to get all of Shauna's stuff in between our two cars, but no, we had to go back over there last night, and like get the rest of the stuff and clean up and stuff. It was like I woke up Monday morning and like usually I just like sit up in bed. Couldn't even sit up. My back was like that tight.
You didn't stretch?
We did not stretch after we got through moving everything. We did stretch. We took a break in the middle of the day and we stretched then. So, but we did go out to this new spot, and I'll save it for the put you on.
Oh,
But we went out and we celebrated and it was dope. We had a great time.
okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Hmm.
Um, as for me, no major updates for me. Um, Not even One Piece updates. I did watch some, but I didn't watch as much as I usually do. So let me
Good, because you
just,
said you've been trying to like not catch up.
yeah,
You don't have to go week to week. Yeah, yeah. So good. You
yeah,
have some self-control. Good job.
I do this one time. So I just watched episodes 747 to
Hmm.
755. Um,
What arc is this?
this is what's okay, and that's the zoo arc.
Mm.
That is the arc where they are the town is on the back of an elephant and it's
Okay.
beast people.
You said this before. You said and you called it zoo. Do you mean Zoe? Is that how they pronouncing the show? Zoe?
I'm watching the dub.
So they say zoo?
I don't know. They zoo or zo. I don't. They say one or the other. Yeah, it seems like another fun art. Are you looking up the phonetical spelling of it? I think
I'm
it
looking at the
means
pronunciation. Well, I want to if my internet works on this
I
back on computer.
I think it means elephants in Japanese
Mm.
because I do have the subtitles on as well, and every time they say Zoo, it says in quotations, beside elephant. So
Okay. Huh.
I think so. Zoo or Zo,
All
one of
right.
the
What have you
two.
seen? Have you seen any new characters? What have you seen so far?
There's a bunny girl.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dog girl.
Mm-hmm.
They I was saying before you left off that Nami ran into Luffy's arms and she was saying that Sanji was missing or she lost Sanji or something. That was
Mm-hmm.
the end of the episode. Um so yeah. Yes, yes, yes. We got a question in the comments. What do you think of the new One Punch Man season? I read the manga for it already. I'm not really.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same. It's just another thing to watch. It's not as bad as people say it is, but it's not on my top this year. And we just talked about that in the what anime are we watching that is out now or coming out next week or something? It's gonna be out soon. What anime you're watching? Um, so yeah, I've been doing that. I so this week I've had a lot of time. I've had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time because I haven't been watching hundreds of episodes of One Piece like I usually do. So I just want to talk about some of the movies that I have watched. I mean, movies and TV shows I watched, or that I'm watching right now. It's Welcome to Derry on HBO Max. Of course, HBO can't do any wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
They
So
were
with you.
the
Okay.
they were the winners of our three-way battle between me, you, and Lorante 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And HBO did win it.
Yeah.
Uh
Oh, and we were comparing like services, streaming services.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I remember this.
But it Welcome to Dairy is going good. The first episode really got me because the entity, it killed all those kids. Killed those three kids dead in a movie theater watching The Music Man. It was wonderful. And then I saw a little theory that it and Mary Poppins are are like cousins.
I've
They're
heard that they're
cousins.
similar or something like that.
Yeah.
Do I sound
Because
different? Do I sound better?
yeah, you do sound better.
Okay.
Because it feeds on fear and Mary Poppins feeds on joy or whatever Mary Poppins feeds on. But yeah, yeah, they're very similar. Very similar. And
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
believed it. Um, Another thing that I watched was Talamasca, which is another current show. The last
Telemasca.
the last season is good. The last episode is going to be next week. And this is about if you've seen Interview with a Vampire series, you would know that
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's
Talamasca
the
is like
Anne Rice
the
thing.
saying right thing. You will know that the Telemasca is like the shady operation that goes on behind the scenes and they do stuff. So
The men in the suits that was talking to Daniel
hmm
and ooh, excuse me. That was talking to Daniel in like in Interview with the Vampire.
hmm
That they are the Talamasca.
hmm
So it's the group of humans. Okay.
hmm yeah.
And they like, what do they do? Tell us more about the Talamasca. What have you learned?
They investigate or control a lot of the supernatural things, but it isn't like a little um monster of the week show.
Mm.
Currently in Telemasca, they are um investigating a vampire taking over their London branch. So yeah, the Talamasca is about to be taken over by the
A
undead.
vampire.
Yeah.
I feel I feel like that makes sense because they fight so hard against vampires and they're like it's one of those things where like you looking so hard that you miss like something small, something that's right
hmm
up under your nose.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
And
and
that is
also
on what you watching it on HBO?
AMC, AMC Plus.
Okay.
And then I just want to say one more thing. Because I got a whole list here. Uh, the other thing is Love is Blind. We usually talk about Love
Mm.
is Blind. We haven't this year. The
Mm-hmm.
season is all the way off. How or have you been watching? Are you blowing your nose?
I am.
Okay, Demarcus. Um, have you been watching the latest season of, or did you see the latest season of one of Love is Blind? Because I know that you like that show. That's like the only reality show that you watch.
I didn't even finish last season. Last season was
Oh,
kind of boring and it like put me off.
yeah.
Um, but I wanna finish last season so I can get into this season. So it's on my watch list.
Last season was boring, very boring. It was a whole bunch of YT people. This season, it was getting that way. It was getting that way. Um, can I spoil it for you? It's been out for quite a while.
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
Okay,
I don't
cool.
mind spoilers. Like if it's a good spoiler, it'll make me want to watch it more.
Okay, well, spoiler alert. Out of the seven couples that they had, only three of them made it to their fitting ceremony. Only two of them actually made it to the ceremony, and only zero of them got married.
None of them got married.
Nope. And there was one black couple on the show. This guy was so unhinged. Like he was a mess on the show. Sweet guy. He is the cutest little guy. He's so adorable, but he was so problematic from the beginning. Very problematic
Is
with
this
this one.
because I've seen a lot of clips on Instagram? Is this like the little dark skinned guy?
Mhm. Well, I think he's like
Mm.
6 feet.
Okay.
How,
Well, he
how,
was like skinny, I guess. That's what I
yeah.
said. But
How you gonna call somebody little?
because it takes one to know one. Who better to know?
Okay, DeMarcus. Um, but yeah, so he was very unhinged. And there was this scene when they were, they go to Cancun or somewhere when they
Hmm.
get out the cubes. And he sold the girl because everybody was downstairs talking about how they had sex around the pool, except for
Wait, wait,
them
wait.
because
Everyone was talking about how they had sex before. They were at the pool talking about how they had sex before.
Mhm.
Okay. I was about to say everybody had sex around the pool, like together.
No, not like an orgy. No, they were
What does this
uh,
show become?
they were around the pool talking, and he was there listening to the conversation. They asked him, he said no, because she didn't want to have sex until after they were married. And she was like, I've done that before. I jumped into sex and it's kind of soon for me right now to jump to sex with somebody I just met 3 weeks ago. So she was like,
Okay.
no, we're not having sex. So after that day, he comes back and he starts crying to her. Why can't we have sex? Everybody else is doing it. It was like a trauma dump
Who is
isn't the
this
right
child?
trauma dump isn't the right word, but he was like, how are we the only couple who haven't had sex yet? And you had sex with all these other people, but you won't have sex with me, blah, 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 blah. And he is like that throughout the whole, he cries a lot. He's a very emotional person. There's
Is
nothing
he
wrong with crying, but
like crying tears or just whining or
crying
both?
tears.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so you already know I was uh not here
Lit.
for it.
Yeah. You that he
But
wasn't jerk. Did you have a favorite?
the girl was my favorite. I mean, they were the
The
only black couple.
oh, excuse me.
They were the only black couple.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
So
Did
yeah.
you hear the black girl who got with the white guy in like season one? They had a baby, like the
Yeah, I
first
did hear that.
love, the first Love Is Blind baby. Yeah, I think that's pretty dope.
Well, there's another one, but they didn't match up until they didn't match up
Like,
in the pods. They matched up
mhm.
outside of
It doesn't
it.
count if
There's
you didn't match up. If
technically
you didn't get married on the show, it's not a Love Is Blind marriage. Y'all met on Love Is Blind and then
yeah.
dated or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm watching that. I'm watching some other things, but I don't want to sit here for 30 minutes telling you about all the shows and I'll watch, I'll say something later.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, DeMarcus, that's what I've been doing. Um, Now let's transition a little bit and go into our next segment, which is sponsored by our good friends at
Movie
MoviePass.
Pass.
Oh wow. Okay, that's new.
Did we do it at the same time? Was it in sync? Hopefully.
I hope so. I'll know when I'm editing it.
Mhm.
But DeMarcus, can you tell them a little bit about MoviePass?
Absolutely. MoviePass is a subscription-based service that allows users to watch multiple movies in theaters for a monthly fee. Was talking to one of my coworkers about MoviePass, and he was like, "Oh, my one of my children has the same thing with AMC, and that she just like signed up for the AMC thing." And I was like, "It's not the same because the AMC thing only lets you see movies at AMC. I'm pretty sure you got to like pay for movies to get it, be able to get like you got to spend so much money to be able to get the free movie or whatever. Like there
Yeah.
are movie theaters that have rewards programs where you can get a free movie after buying so many.
Mhm.
That is not better than MoviePass, where you pay a monthly fee. It can go to any theater and see any movie
Yeah.
at that
Regal
theater.
has a subscription service, AMC has a subscription service, but it's only for
Cinepolis does, Cinemark, like every movie theater
yeah.
has a subscription rewards program type of deal.
Hmm.
And Jared, you taught me this. Use your movie pass, get
Hmm.
your ticket,
Hmm.
sign up for the rewards program,
Hmm.
um, and then get points. Use
Yep.
those points that through your rewards program to get your snacks.
Yep.
That's how you do that. And
Yep.
I'm trying to sell it, and they were like, "Oh, well, what's the benefit of you doing it?" And I'm just like, "Yo, they sponsor the podcast. I'm talking about Movie Pass. It's better than all these other movie subscription services, in my opinion. In my opinion, is usually right.
Hmm.
And yeah, like once you sign up, you get your Movie Pass card. It acts just like a debit card. You can use it in the theater or online to buy your movie tickets. Movie Pass for your ass.
And that sounds like the best choice for a kid and their parent because they can go to any movie theater they want to, including IMAX theaters. They have so many points. They're not going to go to every movie every week because there's only like one child's movie a month. So
Yeah.
that,
Well, his children are like older. They're like about to go to college.
oh, okay. Well, then that's even better. Get your child the thing while they're in college, so that because you don't know there's an AMC around the college.
You don't.
Yeah, get your
And
child the thing, and then have them rack up rewards points and see whatever movie they want to near them.
because we
And
didn't have like when we were in college at Hampton, what was it? We went and saw movies at what the Air and Space Museum.
the Air and Space Museum, and then Cinema Cafe opened up, and then that place at
Mm-hmm.
Town Center opened up. The IMAX was the Air and Space Museum.
The IMAX at the Air and Space. Yep, I
Hmm.
saw like
But
one of the Harry Potter movies there. I remember.
yeah, but I also went to the movie theater in Norfolk, and
Mm.
Kyle is in the chat right now. Hootie Hoo Kyle. I went to
Pretty cool.
the thing in Norfolk to see movies all the time because I can get dinner at that place downstairs in the mall. So I went to all these different places, Cinema Cafe, Town Center, I Max, Norfolk, and not one of those things were the same. So that AMC wouldn't help me out.
No, well, not at all.
Yeah, so
But
yeah,
MoviePass would have got you in all those for your
yeah,
monthly fee.
exactly correct. Exactly correct.
And the
Uh,
monthly fee is like for the lowest tier is like $10. And you go to see one movie and that's paid for.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what folks doing out here. I don't know what they doing, man. I be and uh, Movie Pass. Movie Pass.
Definitely. All right, DeMarcus, I would like to put you onto a show on Apple TV. This show is called Pluribus. I think that
I've heard
it's
of this.
I think that it's by Seth Rogen, who is like the director or the
Producer.
producer or the writer or
Hmm.
something. Um, I think. Let me
One of my coworkers is watching this show, and he was talking about it this morning,
yeah.
in our like morning meeting, and was like
Mm-hmm.
trying to put us onto it. I watched the trailer, and it looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about it. Tell us what it's about, since you've
So of
actually
course,
been watching it.
yeah, so of course we're only 4 episodes in. It comes on Thursdays, Thursday evenings at 9. This show is about what if aliens, an alien signal is broadcast to Earth and scientists decipher it and decipher it that is a DNA code and
DNA.
yeah, DNA code.
Okay.
And they develop this DNA code and then what pops out takes over humanity. All of humanity is taken over except for 11 people.
Oh, I thought it was just
Now,
the one woman.
no, there's 11 people in the world.
Mm. Okay.
Now, the catch is these alien life forms, they have a hive mind. So it's like one person is a chef, is a doctor, is a Kmart, like it's all a hive mind. So they have
Yeah.
everybody in there.
Yeah. So you talk to one person, you talk to everybody.
Yeah, yeah. And all they want to do is make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to make you happy. You want to fly on Air Force One, you got it. You want to go to Disney World, you got it. They're smart. They have scientists in their hive mind, so they're like storing food. But if you want to go shopping, you can close your eyes, count to 20. There'll be trucks that come up, and a whole bunch of people will start restocking the shelves in case you want to go grocery shopping. Like, and they want to make you
Wait,
happy.
so
You
what
can
did they
have
do to the food?
they were storing it because a all there's only 11 people in the world.
Because
So
everybody else is part of the hive mind and they don't need to eat anymore?
I don't think so.
Mm.
They haven't shown how they eat. I guess their bodies have to stay alive somehow, but they haven't shown how they eat before
Okay.
yet.
All right.
But yeah, they want to make you happy and they are doing everything to make you happy until months down the line or years down the line when they discover why you are immune to their hive mindedness. So they're trying to
Mm-hmm.
make you happy, but they're trying to not uh,
Mm.
until you join the hive. And it's really weird because they don't kill people or things. So they will say something like, they were eating meat. They're like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
we don't eat meat. And he was like, so what about like escargot? And they're like, no, we won't kill any animal. He was like, well, what if I kill it? Yeah. Yeah, they'll do that. And what's another thing that they did? The hive mind people.
They
You
said,
know,
what if the person that wasn't in the hive mind said, what if I kill it?
yeah, yeah,
And what did they say? They said, that's fine.
yeah. Because they just won't kill things.
Huh.
So
Okay.
they're very benevolent, but I don't know, they're weird too. Because
Hmm.
they think that that being a hive mind is the best thing. And there are some people that want to be in a hive mind. Some out of the 11.
Hmm.
And the girl, she has a really huge effect on the hive mind because I don't know, she's not stable, and she's the
Mm-hmm.
only one that isn't, just relaxing or taking a hive mind for advantage or doing anything. Like she isn't doing any of that. She's just complaining every episode, like a Karen white woman. So it's like,
So
why?
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Do they focus on like a different character every episode, or like
It's
it's
the
all about the
same
one lady?
Karen white woman. I
Because I
I, I
watched the
think
trailer.
uh-huh.
Excuse me. I watched the trailer, and she seems miserable.
She is
Like,
miserable.
and it's not that, and it's like, oh, no one or nothing is going to be able to make you happy because you don't have joy inside yourself.
Right.
Like, you're not happy with your life and where you are, even though at
Right.
this point they'll give you whatever you want. You can have it all.
Anything.
You can have anything. You can everything that you've always wanted. You can do it now. But you
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know.
And
Just like the
like they
epitome of a miserable
she
person.
yeah, she is really miserable. Like they're like um, she wasn't eating except for the cheese whiz in her refrigerator. They're like, okay, well, here is something for you. You had this when you were 12 years old at the villa on blah, blah, blah. So we thought you liked it. And she like
So is
kicked
she
it or
in the
something.
hive mind or not in the hive mind?
She's not in the hive mind.
Then how do they know what she ate as a kid?
I guess her parents are there. The people that served her are
Mm.
there.
Okay, okay, okay. They get the information from somebody else, somebody that knew her.
Yeah,
That's in the hive mind. Okay.
yeah,
I'll add this to my list, Pluribus. You
yeah.
said it's on
Add it.
Apple TV?
Yeah,
Mm,
add it to your. Oh, well, you don't have Apple TV?
mm-mm,
Oh, they have a trial right now,
For how long?
a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't I hate doing trials for shows because it forces me to like watch that show or whatever show I signed up for. Like it's like I gotta, especially because they do 7-day trials are like the norm. Excuse me. So if I have a week and I gotta watch, 10 episodes of 45-minute hour long shows, it's just rough.
Well,
I'm not doing it. I want to watch what I want, whatever I want, when I want.
it's for a month. It's for like the whole Apple suite of products, including their
Okay.
Apple Fit, Apple something
Mm.
else. Yeah, just go to subscriptions and you should see it.
Okay, no.
All right. So what do
Cool.
you want to put them onto this
I am going to put folks on, and this is going to be for Bay Area people, Oakland, um, or folks that's going to be visiting the Bay. It's a little lounge, like drink tapas, not really drink like light food place. It's called Lucy Blue up in Oakland. This is
Okay.
where me and Shauna went after we got everything moved in Sunday night, and we wanted to get out and celebrate a little bit after doing all the work. Went over to Lucy Blue. The drinks were great. I didn't
Hmm.
have one drink that I was like, I wouldn't drink this again.
Okay.
All the drinks are good. My favorite was they had like it was a tequila drink made with like maybe jalapenos and stuff. And you could choose your spice level. And I chose like a medium
Oh.
spice level, and it was hella good. And I was like, I could do spicier on this. Let me see if I got enough internet to. Nope, probably not. Nope, probably not. Anyway, I thought I'd be able to look it up. Can't look it up and tell y'all exactly what it was called or whatever. But it's in downtown Oakland. And we went on a Sunday night and it was hella chill. It seems like a place where it's like never gonna be like popping. It ain't never gonna be like crowded and you can't like get in or get served or whatever. Um, what else? The service was a little slow,
Okay.
but like once someone came to like once we had a server and they were like taking our order and giving us drinks, it sped up. Like
Mm,
it was real good after that. But like for them to like get to us initially, a little bit slow, but definitely give it like a 8 out of 10.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you had fun, Demarcus. Um,
Mm-hmm.
do we have an activity for them?
You know we do, Jared.
Okay.
Are you ready for an activity today?
Well,
Are you in a good headspace? Are you feeling like,
I'm in the same headspace that I'm in every week when you try to embarrass me.
see, and that's not the headspace I want you to be in. For
Okay.
this game, I want you to be in the headspace of like, this is to have fun, to learn, and to, educate our listeners.
Okay.
So the game today, oh, if it's your first time joining us, all the games in Black Geek Energy are made by me. They are judged by me, executed by me, Demarcus. And I am the judge, jury, and executioner of all activities, Black Geek Energy. So I decide
Okay.
the winners, the losers, the right answers, the wrong answers, the questions, everything. It's all me. So today's game is called Subclass or Pass.
Okay.
Yep. So what I'm going to give you is a class of a class of character from Dungeons and Dragons, and we're using
Okay.
the 2024 rules.
Oh, okay.
So in the 2024 rules, each class officially has four subclasses.
Okay.
And so I am going to give you the class. You will name the subclass, the
Okay.
subclasses, as many as you can.
I don't know this.
I feel like there are some that you like know for real, and there are some that like a little away from your play style.
So you're gonna give me the class and I have to name the subclasses?
Yeah,
I don't even know. Oh my God. Okay.
and
As I said, Demarcus, you trying to embarrass me. I can't use
if
the
you
internet on this.
if you want a hint, I will give you. I will name some things that, and I will give you a answer bank, and
Yes.
the number of the number of things I give you in the answer bank, it will be it will be dependent on how many that you guess on your own. So if you guess one, I'll give you maybe like
Oh my God. This
I'll give you an
sounds
answer bank,
miserable.
and like one answer will be in there. But if you guess like three, I don't know. I'll figure that part out. I didn't plan on giving you hints. I didn't plan on giving you hints, but I'll figure it out. If you want a hint, I'll give you hints. I'll figure
I'm
something out.
not gonna ask for a hint. I'm just gonna be miserable and just fail this completely because I don't know these people.
I don't think you will fail it. I don't think you will fail it. I think I'm going to start with one that you know well, that you've played
Oh
before, or
God.
that I've seen you play. The first one I'm going to give you is sorcerer. What are the subclasses for sorcerer?
Draconic, Wild,
Mm-hmm.
Spellfire. Well, that's new. That was just released last week in their new
Mm-hmm.
Faerum's Heroes of Faerun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, I don't know.
All right. Um, Let me see. How can I give you hints? Um, all right. Let's say shadow, psionic, aberrant, arcane, zealot, and clockwork.
Okay, so Aberrant is one.
Sure.
Um, Clockwork. So yeah, that was four. I don't.
Clockwork is going to be your last answer, your last guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, Jared, that's all four of them. Great job. You got it.
Okay, well,
See,
that
not
was
that hard, right?
easy.
Not
I
that hard.
mean, it's gonna get hard because
But,
you're gonna ask
that's
like a
one that you
martial
play all the
class.
time. That's one that you play all the time.
Yeah, so duh, I would know something about that one, but yeah, we're about to get into these martial classes and child,
That's
jeez.
actually the next one. My favorite class,
Mm.
fighter. What are the subclasses of fighter?
Brawler,
Mm,
champion,
okay.
gladiator,
Mm-hmm.
gunner, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Annoying.
Mm. Okay. I will give like three of those you named are not the from the official hand player's handbook. There's some
Ah,
like other stuff, but
oh,
champion is definitely one of them.
okay.
Yeah, and I think that's enough. That's a great answer. We'll let that one ride.
What else is the fighter subclasses? Because I don't.
The ones that you didn't get were Battle Master, Eldritch Knight,
Oh, okay.
and
Eldritch Knight.
Psy Warrior.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I should have knew Eldritch and Sight Warrior.
Yeah, Eldritch Knight. I play Eldritch Knight all the time.
Yeah.
Um, let's go to Monk. What
Oh
are the
Lord.
subclasses of Monk? I
I
would also
just
not be able to get this.
I just read these actually. Um, way or hand of the fist or way of the hand or something.
Okay, I'll give that to you.
Um,
The open hand.
yeah, open hand. I don't know. I don't know. Open hand, because they can heal. I'm sorry, though. I don't know. Very
That's it? No
sorry.
other. All right.
Yeah.
Do you want a word bank or an
Yeah,
answer
yeah.
bank?
Give me a word bank because I
Okay.
don't know.
I will give you. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Wanderer, Mercy,
Mercy.
uh, Grappler,
Oh no.
Shadow,
Hmm.
and Dancer.
So I think Shadow is one. I'm gonna say
Mm-hmm.
Shadow and Mercy.
Okay. That is 3 out of 4. Do you want to try to go for the last one?
No, I have no idea. I'm so
All
sorry.
right. The last one was the way of the warrior of the elements.
Well, I should have knew that one because that's the
Yeah.
one like Avatar. I should have knew that one,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what it was called,
I mean, yeah, I feel you. You could have
and
described
that's
it.
in 2024.
Yeah, this is 2024. It used to be Way of the Four Elements in the previous one. Now it's Warrior
Mm,
of the Elements. All the monks
mm,
start with war. All the monk subclasses start with Warrior of XY.
mm. Okay.
All right. Let's do another one that you've played before. You played it recently. Let's go with Paladin. What are the 4 subclasses of Paladin?
Oathbreaker, um,
Mm.
Ancient One,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Chow. Could you name all these?
Oh, I
No.
would not be able to name the Paladins at all. Not at all. Not even a
uh,
little bit.
there's one, it's like with the king or the kingdom is something lawful,
Mm-hmm.
something with that. Um, I don't know, DeMarcus. I don't. Wait, what was Elomi?
Who?
I think she was a Oathbreaker. Elomi is my character in or one of my characters in the thing.
Okay.
So yeah, I know those
In
two. So
BG3?
no, in when we play mock battles.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So can I get a word
Word
bank?
answer bank. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Valor,
Mm.
uh, the World Tree.
Oh,
Um, let's see. You said ancients.
yeah. Ancient and Oathbreaker.
Um, Vengeance
Mm.
and Arcane.
Okay. All of those sound like paladin subclasses besides
Mm-hmm.
arcane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say World Tree
Mm-hmm.
and Valor.
Okay. Valor is one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So you got 2 out of those. Let's do one more.
I got three.
Oathbreaker is actually not official. It's just real popular. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Crazy, right? I definitely thought Oathbreaker would be in there.
So
All right.
so so what are the paladin ones?
The other two Paladin ones are Devotion and I think Vengeance.
Mm.
All
Mm.
4 of them: Devotion, Glory, Ancients, and Vengeance.
All right.
Okay. We'll do one more. You want to do classes you've played or not?
I mean, the only one I played that's left is Warlock. So it doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. I
I've
will
I've
do.
lost this one.
Yeah, you know, don't be so down on yourself. Let's do
I
Rogue then.
uh
Rogue is popular.
no.
What are the subclasses of Rogue?
Assassin,
Mm-hmm.
Arcane Trickster,
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Shadow Road, I
Mm.
think. Oh no, that's a different sound. And
Mm.
I don't know. I have zero idea. Zero
Okay.
idea.
I will give you a word bank.
Okay.
All right. Stalker, uh, shadow.
I said
uh,
Shadow.
You said shadow for something else.
I said Shadow for Rogue.
No, you didn't. You said shadow for monk when I gave you that one in the word bank.
And I said Shadow again for Rogue.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, well, all right. I will give you stalker, soul knife, uh, illusionist, and I don't know, glamour.
Glamour. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a bard. Soul Knife is what I'm gonna do for Rogue.
All right, and you are correct. So, of
Mhm.
these five, we did five. There were four possible answers for each one, so that's 20 points in all. And you missed one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You missed seven out of 20, so that puts
Oh.
you at 13. That's well above half. And I'll give you like half points uh for the ones that you named that are not in the official. So you're getting 2.5 points from those answers.
Hmm.
And I think that puts you at a nice 15.5, Jared, out of 20 points. How does that feel? That feels like a victory to me.
It feels like I don't know D&D because I was like, please don't do any what are they called? The big brawler people.
The martial classes.
Yeah. What are the rage people called? Barbarian.
Barbarian. Yeah.
Please don't
So
do
there you
that to
got
me.
hold on, I have my calculator. You got a 78% of these on this in this activity. You got 78%. I think that's a pretty good. What do you think?
All right. Um, I don't think that's pretty good. Especially for today's episode, because we're gonna talk about all of the changes that we like in the 2024 version of D&D.
Okay.
Um, Let me just ask you, DeMarcus, have you played any of the 2024 version of D&D?
I have not played any. I was when it came out, I was watching a lot of the videos on YouTube, like
Mhm.
just seeing what was going on.
Mhm.
But I haven't played it, no. Maybe the
So
next time I play D&D, I'll do the rules. 'Cause I think but when we started our campaign for the podcast, the rules were not out yet.
yeah, that's
Or
true.
yeah, so didn't get to wasn't our time. Wasn't my time.
Yeah, yeah. So there have been a lot of changes, a lot of changes. And I actually talked about this with Neil Sogard and different um some different DMs the other day
Hmm.
because I played Daggerheart
When
for
did
the
you play
first time.
Daggerhard?
I played Daggerheart with Neil Sogard.
When?
Oh, and I think it's C, Kyle. I played it Friday.
Nice. How did you
Hmm.
like it?
It's fun. I mean, we didn't do a full thing. We just did like an encounter because
Hmm.
we wanted to test the systems or whatever. But
Hmm.
but yeah, it's fun. I really thought it was kind of weird because I'm coming from Dungeons and Dragons, which is so orderly, to Daggerheart, which is like just anything can happen. There's not even a
Hmm.
turn order for initiative.
Yeah. So I think I really like that piece of Daggerheart, and I don't want to get too deep into Daggerheart on a Dungeons and Dragons episode, but I like that part of Daggerheart because it like I think what used to like kind of was tough for people is like this. There's so much order. It's only so much you can do in a turn. So like they're
Hmm.
describing something, and I remember the first time someone played D&D with me, they were like, "Ooh, I want to like grab them, choke them out, and throw them on the ground." I'm just like, "Well, you can run up to them and you can grab them, and then you got to wait till your next turn to do like the rest of the stuff," which is kind of sucked because like they were excited to like really play that out. And in Daggerheart, you can. So I fuck with it.
Well, we can talk about Daggerheart because it's our show. We can do whatever we want to do. But
Hmm.
I want to do a little aside to Critical
Okay.
Role. We know that the Mighty Nine is out. So today is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Mighty Nine comes out tomorrow. And the fourth season of Critical Role is airing now on
Hmm.
YouTube and Twitch. Um, but there's a lot of controversy because you know that they poached the Dungeon Dragons people, both
Yeah.
Jeremy Crawford and the other guy. So it seems like the people at Critical Role are divesting away from Dungeons and Dragons now because
Hmm.
all of their characters they don't have the typical D&D characters. Classes, the typical D&D classes.
What do you
They're
mean?
like they're like something strange. Like the one that's like a warlock is in a warlock. It's called a devout arcane person. Like I don't know the classes because I haven't played the game that they're playing. But I think that it's just really weird how they're doing that to really, and I think they're doing it to get some distance between them and Wizards of the Coast.
Hmm. Distance
Yeah.
between Critical Role and Wizards of the Coast or the
Yeah.
writers of the coast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Between Critical Role, you mean?
Yes.
I mean, that
Yes.
makes sense because now they have their own game and I would have thought that season four would have been like them playing their game since it was, I think did it come out right before season four started?
Yep.
Or,
It
yeah,
came
it
out
came
like a
out like
month
in,
or two.
yeah, like it came out like in March, Daggerheart did. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, but I think one thing that if I can just get us back on track, this is a horrible segue. But one thing that I really enjoyed from the D&D 2024 rules was like how they treated dragons.
Hmm.
Because I'm gonna look this up just to make sure I'm like talking about it correctly. But what I remember is that like dragons were like very similar to each other, like aside from like the different colors and breathing different like kinds of fire. And definitely they had different personalities, but like all the dragons like pretty much like looked the same. And I think what they did was they gave each of the dragons like more depth, more like they colored them in more, gave them more
Hmm.
personality, more about like why the dragons are the way they are and like what kind of things that they do or would do as being in the world. So I think like one thing I heard that I really enjoyed was like a silver dragon might be like the scion of a city, which we saw in one of the campaigns when they went to Marquette. There was a gold dragon that was actually like the leader of that city.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the fun changes, but those are the big changes. I would that you may not even see for a while at least. I will talk about some of the smaller changes that you will see. First, I would talk about healing. Healing
Mm.
has gone up. Um, from a so cure wounds was normally a 1d8 plus wisdom. Now is a 2d8 plus wisdom. So you can do a fourth level cure wounds. That is a 4d8 plus your cleric's wisdom modifier. And also healing word. Yeah, healing word is from a 1d4 to a 2d4. So
Hmm.
the healing has gone up and it's no longer like, okay, I healed you until we get to your next turn so that you're healed, but if the enemy sees you, he may just drop you again. Now it's like you actually have a chance to. move out the way, or you have to have a chance to like get attacked or something. So yeah,
What you talking about with healing, or you talking about like getting up with the roll with the?
I'm talking about healing, DeMarcus.
Okay, just making sure I'm with you. So they have a because say that part again. You said when you get healed, an enemy could just immediately drop you again. What are you talking about?
Yeah, in the old 2014 version, the enemy could immediately drop you again, because a healing word wouldn't do anything but get you back up to be, put back down, right? So now in the 2024 version, the healing actually heals you and it makes sure that you are, up and ready. And if you go, to super high levels, then the healing can do um something miraculous and get you all the way back to health. Or this little cure wounds can, instead of you having to wait till level 7, have a not mass cure wounds, but a I forgot what they're called. Oh, just a heal or something like that, or using their clear divination. Now it can actually do something and heal you.
Yeah. So it's just more healing. Is healing
Yeah,
word also improved? Like, is it
yeah.
because healing word was I think it was like 1d4 plus 4 or something like that?
Now it is 2d4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Let me see. Because, like, that is dope. And I do appreciate that. Because, like, yeah, healing used to be like, I need healing, I need healing. And if you were like low level, if you were like level 2 or 3 and you doing a healing word, it's like nothing.
Yeah.
And I used to think, like, oh, maybe this is like scaled in a way where, like, you're not taking that much damage at level 2 or 3. So where if you're getting back 7 points of your health, you're getting like significant. That's like significant. But I don't think that was really the case. When I would play and you take a hard hit and at level 3, it's just a hard fucking hit. Like you can get a little bit of health back, but it's like I'm still on the verge of dying.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, healing has vastly improved. Um, I want to talk about something else that's vastly improved to me. I know that there are people
Hmm.
that don't like it, but it is uh, counterspell. It's
Mm.
completely changed. Here's what it says. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. The creature makes a constitution saving throw. On a
Hmm.
failed save, the spell dissipates with no effect. And
Hmm.
the action, bonus action, or reaction used to cast it is wasted. That spell was cast with a spell slot. The spot isn't expended. So
Hmm.
you can counterspell somebody. They and if it works, if you stop their spell, then the person that you counterspelled won't lose that spell slot.
Wait,
So if
wait,
I'm
wait. They won't use it. They won't
no,
lose it.
no. So if I'm casting a disintegrate level 6 spell, as somebody counterspells me, I do my Constitution saving throw. It's below that creature's spell
Hmm.
DC. So the counterspell worked. I
Hmm.
then, in turn, get to, even though I lost my action, I get to maintain that 6th level spell slot.
I don't know if I like that one
Why?
because I think like in my mind, the point of counterspelling something is that they've used that magical energy or whatever it
But they
is
didn't
they've
use
used
it.
it. They did. They used it, but I stopped it. And I think like I really enjoyed like having folks like waste their resources or not waste their resources, but use their resources up. Because like we both use the spell, and my spell
Mhm.
just like counter just spell. But what I do like about that change is that it is not the person who casts the counterspell trying to like roll higher than whatever the spell level is, like some arbitrary
Mhm.
whatever number. It is the person who is casting the spell trying to maintain their concentration through the counterspell. And is it like a DC then? Like the person who casts the spell has
It
like a
is
spell.
it is their constitution versus the caster of counter spells spell save DC.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
That at low level, that's gonna suck because if someone's casting something at low level, if you're fighting like a boss at like level 5 or maybe like level 3, let's say, like your spell save DC is gonna be like what, 12,
I
13,
mean, but so
14?
is theirs. So is their because I'm a sorcerer, so
Mm-hmm.
my constitution is always high.
Sure. But if someone like, oh, okay, well, so it just made it like easier to get around the counter spell. Was that the purpose of this change?
I think that what they did is make it easier to have counter spells go off on people,
Mm-hmm.
and they made the penalty less because
Mm.
even though you waste your action, you can still maintain that counter spell because in reality, you are casting the spell, but they interrupt you before you finish casting it. So
Mm.
you don't expend that energy. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll have to play and like see that play out because, well, is there still a? This is my going to be my other question. Is there still a way for like you to cast counterspell at a high enough level to where it just automatically works?
Nope.
Damn, like because I like that. I like it's like if you casting a level 2 spell, I cast counterspell at level 3. It's done.
Automatic. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that because now you make it so that if I am battling a monster that is of super high level, and I only have like up to 5, and he casts a
Hmm.
level 7, I
You
have
have
a
no chance.
chance. No,
Okay.
no, I have a chance because I know that it won't go automatically off, and he will have to make a save either way. So that
Hmm.
evens out the playing field. I really like that.
Mm, yeah, I guess. It
Hmm.
evens. It, I don't know because I don't think it evens the playing field that much because I feel like a boss will usually have a high enough constitution to be able to get past your counterspell, to
I
get past your
mean,
to like to outroll your spell save DC.
yeah, and also on legendary resistances,
Yeah.
but I mean, you have a chance. There is
Okay.
hope. There is hope. Um, Another thing that I like, and this is me just delving into the classes. The thief class has this feat that they get at level 3 called fast hands. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the functions of fast hands is they can make a dexterity check to pick a lock or disarm a trap with thieves' tools or pick a pocket. The other thing is what I really like about it. It's kind of not fair because I'm a sorcerer all the time and I have to
Mm-hmm.
expend resources, but this is what it says. It can use an object, take the utility, take the utilize action or take the magic action to use a magic item that requires that action and do that action as a bonus action.
Wait, what? Say that again. Well, explain that differently.
Okay, it says as a bonus action, you do the following. So it can disarm a trap or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then it can take the utilize action or take the magic action to use a magic item that requires that action. What that means is, let's say I have a wand of magic missiles.
Mm-hmm.
As a thief, I can use my fast hands to attack with my action, and then use my fast hands to uh, use the use my wand of magic missiles as a bonus action.
Mm. So they're
Hmm.
okay. So they just get quicker with using like items and stuff or objects in the field. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
when everybody else had to use their
A whole
action to do
action.
it. Yes,
They can just be like, yeah,
yeah,
okay, I like that. I like that
yeah.
change. Because
So
I think that goes with being a thief. It's like I'm like dexterous.
yeah, so if a thief has um a let's say it's called a staff of power, they could do a quick hold monster as a bonus action and then
Hmm.
swoop in and attack you. at advantage getting that stealth attack and all the other stuff. And a sorcerer has to use their quicken to do something like that. And that's two sorcery points. So I don't like it, but I love it for these.
Yeah, because I mean, I think as a thief, you're not maybe depending on like how folks play their parties. I don't think as a thief you're normally gonna have like the spells or the like spell objects. Well, maybe now they will because they have this feature. But in 2014 D&D in regular 5e, the thief is not. You're not giving all the items to the thief, or at least in the ones that in the games that I've played.
But that may change.
Yeah, and that I think this is a good reason for that to change
Yeah.
because as a rogue, or you said thief specifically, right? Not all
hmm
rogues. Yeah.
No, it's just
As
rogue.
Oh, all rogues get it.
No, I mean it's just thief. It's just thief. Sorry.
Okay. Um. So yeah, as a thief, you know, you are going to be like collecting items because you're going to be stealing shit the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm with that.
Another thing with sorcerers, they get this new innate ability called innate sorcery. And what innate sorcery does is once you activate, you only get two innate sorceries per long rest. Once you activate it, it makes all of your attacks, if you do a magic
Hmm.
attack, at advantage, and it makes your spell save DC go up by one. So if somebody is trying to, let's say, what's that thing called? Somebody's trying to uh give me a will make me paralyzed with whole person. You know, my
Hmm.
spell save goes up by one. So no. I'm trying to hold somebody. Excuse me. My spell
Hmm.
save goes up by one. So that makes that, that much harder for that person. And when I'm attacking them, all of my
Hmm.
attacks that, are magic, of course, uh, are an advantage automatically. So yeah, I love innate sorcery.
Wait. So run that one by me again.
Okay. Innate sorcery makes all the attacks that are magic attacks that you have to try to hit their AC at advantage.
Hmm.
And
Mm.
yeah, and then it makes their spell save DC go up by one. So if I want to do like a whole person or a corner
Hmm.
cold on them, then that makes it even harder for them to resist it.
And is that something that all sorcerers get, or is that specific to?
That's how, yeah, all sorcerers get at like level one or two or three.
Okay, dope, dope, hella dope.
Mhm, mhm.
Excuse me. Ooh, burping, drinking soda over here. All right. I got one that I want to talk about.
Okay.
My favorite class, Eldritch Knight, there
hmm
are there are some small changes that make a big difference. So you're no longer restricted from where you can get spells from. You can get spells from any school of magic, as
Well,
opposed
the
to I think
wizard.
before it was just wizard. So in 2024, no longer any school of magic restrictions.
Oh,
Exactly. Because
okay.
which makes sense to me because if I'm a fighter and like I think the concept behind like an Eldritch Knight is that I memorize spells. Like I learn how to do the spell, I practice it and practice it and practice it like I practice my sword techniques so that I can cast the spell when I need to, as opposed to like trying to read from a book or like, channel magic or whatever.
I mean, but you don't
Um
get it innately. You got to practice it from a book.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And that's fine. And you can now use an arcane focus for spell casting, so you don't need all the spell components, which is cool, I guess. And
Oh,
if
they
your
did in the
weapon,
past?
yeah, you needed like as a Eldritch Knight, you needed the spell components.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I
like
didn't know that.
if you were trying to cast Fireball, I don't know if you can get because Fireball is what a fifth level spell,
Third.
third level. Okay, you get some third level spells when you get higher up in levels, but if you were casting Fireball, you need like the bat shit to cast Fireball.
Oh my good. I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah. You still have your weapon bond. So like a weapon that you can like summon to your hand that's like basically a part of you. And if you can make your bonded weapon your arcane focus, then you got it made. Uh, you no longer war magic, which lets you like cast a spell. It no longer is a bonus action, and you can replace one of your attacks with the cantrip at level 7 when you get more war magic.
Hmm.
So that frees up your bonus action, and it just makes sense to me. Because like if I'm an Eldritch Knight, it's like I am slashing and casting spells, you know, like back to back. Like I don't
Hmm.
need to like stop and like focus and then cast a spell. It's like no, I can slash with my sword and cast fireball at the same time. And then
Firebolt.
most other things are the same. Like you still have your Eldritch Strike, you still have your Arcane Charge. Um, but at level 18, when you get improved War Magic, now you can replace up to two of your attacks. And I think by like level 18, you have like four attacks or something like that. You can replace up to two of your attacks with a level 1 or level 2 spell or a cantrip. I
Yeah,
think that's hella fucking dope.
that is
That's
dope.
I've never played a high level Eldritch Knight like above level 10, but I
Hmm.
would love to. I would
We
love to
should
now.
one day. Yeah, that war magic is crazy. It is
Hmm.
crazy. I have played against the Eldritch Knight in 2024, and they have
Hmm.
used the new updated True Strike. And
Mm.
usually True Strike gives you advantage. Now True Strike lets you use your spell casting modifier for the attack. So it's
Hmm.
automatically higher. So it lets them use True Strike, and he could use that for one turn and still do his regular hits. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Because
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think like because I think I tried to have a build like that with Eldritch Knight where I could cast True Strike on myself and then attack whatever I put True Strike on. But
Mhm.
in 2014 rules, like it's too slow. Like by the time I'm ready to attack again, because you True Strike is a cantrip or
A
what?
cantrip.
Mm. So I can use my bonus action to do it, and then like yeah, but it just costs. I don't know. I think it's better if I'm able to like use one of my attacks to cast it and then still attack and then maybe use a bonus action to do something else. Yeah,
Wait, what do you mean?
because in the old rules you would have to use your bonus action to cast True
Mm,
Strike on it first and then
okay.
attack it. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
yeah.
Um,
Uh,
yeah.
you want to do like a couple more things? Are you done?
Sure, sure. Oh, I got a whole list.
Okay, let's do a
We
couple
can do a
more and then
couple
get to
more.
our question. Start wrapping it up.
Yes, yes, yes. Another thing that I don't really like for my clerics out there, spiritual weapon is now a concentration spell. Can you believe
Mm.
it? Can you believe it?
It definitely depowers spiritual
Yeah,
weapon. Like it kind of nerfs it. But
yeah.
also spiritual weapon was like a little bit over fucking powered.
Well, because you can't hit
Yeah. Because you
it.
can't destroy it. You can't dispel it without unless you like
Have to spell magic,
yeah,
but
dispel or counterspell or something.
yeah.
So yeah, nah.
But other
So
than
I
that, it
think
has no
that's
stat block. You can't touch it.
yeah. Uh I want there is there something new in the 2024 rules about how concentration spells work? Because having spiritual weapon out and still be able to do other things, I think was valuable in the
Yeah,
rules.
that was valuable. There is nothing that changed with concentration. You can only
Damn.
concentrate on one spell at a time.
God damn.
Yeah.
Unless you get like the little iron stone or
Oh
something.
yeah, because that lets you count. Yeah. But other than that,
Damn.
mm.
Spiritual weapon is the only thing.
And another thing that I do not like is
Hmm.
that druids, when you usually change into a T-Rex or
Hmm.
a killer whale, you would
Hmm.
take on their HP before you
Hmm.
drop back down. Now, You take on HP equal to 5 times your level. So if you're level 5 and you are changed to a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you only
Hmm.
get 25 HP before you
As
drop
a
back down.
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that
Me
because
neither.
that's fucking like I feel like that's way too nerfed. I do think that it could sometimes it was overpowered because you could be like on the brink of death or whatever, or you could change at the beginning of a fight and now you basically have like two HP bars,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can use it again and get a third one. So
Yeah.
maybe I think maybe like I think what I would have done if I were writing the rules, like you get temporary hit points, like you have your normal hit points, however much you had as a druid, plus a number of temporary hit points, maybe half of what that creature would normally have, or something.
I
Like,
I I liked it the old way where you took on all their hit points. Because I
do you
mean,
get the? Sorry, go ahead.
if you're a druid, you're a squishy little character. And then, you buff yourself up to a whatever. So you should
Yeah,
take on those hit points. Like if I'm level 3 and I change into a whale, I should have 15 hit points, not child.
yeah. No, that's dumb. But I think, well, what animals you have access to,
Mhm.
that's still like a thing, right? Like at level 3, you only have access to like small animals or something like that
You have access to animals that you can see. I think that's with the
that you
druid
have encountered.
that you
Yeah.
have encountered.
And I think there's also a limitation around like the CR rating. So at level 3, you can't change into like a giant, I don't know. You can't change into a dragon at level 3.
Well, that's not a beast.
Sure.
You only change it to beast at with wild shape. Can't change into other things like dragon. Let's see. You can only use wild shape twice. I think that was no, because I think it was your proficiency modifier. And yeah, you were right. You know, 4 beast forms with this feature. What? I'm choosing from among the beast stat blocks that have a maximum challenge ranges of 1/4 and lack the fly speed. The rat, horse, spider, and wolf I recommend it. Whenever you finish long rest, you get replenished. When you reach certain endurance levels, your number of forms and master challenge range increase.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
dang, it was really nerve.
yeah. Wait, so that's the new list?
The new list is, well, they said rat, riding horse, spider, and wolf are recommended. So they say you're going to do 4 forms.
No, those are recommended, not the only ones you get.
No, he says 4 forms. Four beast forms for this
Oh.
feature.
So, okay, yeah, I guess you only get 4 and you get to pick which 4 you want from a
Yeah.
list, like preparing a spell, I guess. All
Yeah, and
right.
then at 8th level is the highest it can go for these learn new forms. At 8th level,
Like,
8 forms, and your max CR rating is 1. Wow.
what's a CR? Wait, at level, that's what level is that?
8.
And you don't get any more after level 8? Do you get like creatures with fly speed or swim speed?
You do get a fly speed at level 8.
Okay, I mean, I'm not mad at being at like because I think level 8 is a pretty good time to be able to get all of your wild shape stuff. So that's cool, but yeah, it's really not as good.
Yeah, that was nerve to the gods.
Yeah. All right,
Mm.
Jared, do you have a question from the ladies?
And I didn't even know that. I gotta look into that. And I do have a question from Six Brown Chicks. Every week we go on the internet and we look at Six Brown Chicks and we take one of their questions and we ask them to DeMarcus and what
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
DeMarcus is going to do. Well, I'm gonna ask him this question. I'm going to read the first sentence of this question, and the four questions. Okay, I'm totally butchering this.
Hmm.
Basically, I go on Six Brown Chicks. I read a four sentences to DeMarcus, and DeMarcus tells me which sentence he likes the best, and then I read the whole question or statement or whatever it is to DeMarcus. All right, so DeMarcus, are you ready for a question from our good friends at Six Brown Chicks?
I am ready. Let me hear the options.
All right, first option. I thought the grass was greener at another woman's house, and I foolishly left my wife for a month. Number two,
Hmm.
we linked up in a scandalous way. He was my former prayer warrior's ex-husband. Number three, I've been with Amari off and on since we were in high school. Since we were in high school. A full
Hmm.
decade of his BS, lies, cheating, and my two abortions. And number four, I'm not gay, but I do love to run scams on old, married, mostly white men.
Okay. Hmm. I'm interested in that last one. I'm not gay, but I like to run
I
scams. I'm a scammer.
thought you would be. All right. Question three. Question four.
Hmm.
Six brown chicks. I'm not gay, but I do love to run scams on old, married, mostly white men. And mostly white is in parentheses.
Hmm.
We
Hmm.
tax, they send money. We arrange to meet, and I double the price in person or just blackmail. One trick,
Or
trace
just
my,
what? Block
or just
them?
blackmail them.
Blackmail. Okay.
One trick, trace my phone and send a pic of my house when I tried to scam him. So I agreed to show up. We exchanged favors as promised, and he found my girlfriend Cendrika online and told her. She confronted because she wanted to see my phone, so I punched her. I straight tried to knock her out so she would forget the entire incident. I'm 5'3". She's 5'6". Cendrika ate my punch with her entire face. She solid mass me and beat me out the house and into the front yard. I ran because I knew the police would come. She stole my phone and may figure out my password any day now. How do I convince her to forgive me? I miss my beautiful tall drink of water. Help.
Okay. So this dude scams mostly white men, and I don't, since mostly white was in quotations, I don't know if like he chooses mostly white people, or the people are biracial and just mostly white. I don't know.
I would say mostly white people.
Okay. Um, so sometimes he blackmails them, sometimes he like raises the price on the spot.
Mhm.
Um, one dude got hip, one dude got his number, or he thought his nigga was slick. Dude had his penny change, and dude was like, "Oh, I know where your house at, so we got to do what I do." And then found his girl and exposed him, blew up his whole spot. He's 5'3". His girl is 5'6". Shout out to getting you a tall queen, my short king. But his girl found out and then confronted him. He tried to fight her. He punched her, but she ate the punch and then beat his ass. I can't. I don't understand. I don't understand because and she done stole his. She beat him out the house, stole his phone, and he doesn't want her to go through his phone.
Well, he left his phone there, and she may figure out her pass or his password any day now.
Mm. I don't. I think he's. I think he is. His focus is all wrong. He's on the wrong things
Mhm.
because he's like, oh, how do I get my phone back? I don't know what to tell this man because he's like, how does he get his woman back?
Yeah,
Because
he's
from
like, how do I convince her to forgive me? I miss my beautiful tall drink of water. Yeah.
Because for me, like once you get to the point of like physically harming someone, you're hitting them or whatever, that's it. It's over. Ain't no coming back from that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I would say take your time, I guess. Like with anything, it's gonna take time, conversations, patience. Forgive yourself, I suppose. Like if you really didn't, if that's not who you want to be, you're gonna have to never hit her again and, you know, just own up to it. Take accountability. And accountability sometimes means losing access to the person that you harmed. So just be ready for that. There's no, I can't give you give him a guaranteed way to get his woman back because first off, you lying to her because I'm sure you wasn't telling her about these men. That's why she fought you. And then you cheating on her because you fucking around with these men. I don't know if you were sharing the money that you were making with her or if you were like, buying her gifts. Because if you, I mean, that would be like the one redeeming thing for this whole situation. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there is no coming back for me personally. What do you think, Jared?
So she didn't fight him. He punched her and she retaliated in defense of herself,
Sure.
which, first of all, can we talk about your first problem? Is I'm not gay, but I love scams. No, you are gay. You are gay. You had those men bent over, or you were doing the bending, and you were
Mm-hmm.
doing homosexual activity, which in turn makes you a homosexual. You may
Mm-hmm.
not want to
Mm-hmm.
admit it to yourself, and you don't have to, but you need to know that if you doing homosexual activities on the regular, you are not, I'm not gay. You something else, homeboy. You're something else. And
Does
it,
would your sorry,
no, you go ahead.
would your stance remain the same for straight men who strip in gay strip clubs?
No, because that's not a homosexual activity.
Okay, cool.
Then let's talk about your second. Second problem is that you are 5'3", punching a woman. Where did you think that was going to lead you? You have weak punches, number one, because you didn't knock her out like you wanted to. And then not only did she retaliate against your weak punch, she also
Mhm.
ran you out the house quickly. So there is no redeeming for you. I bet you now she has not only told her friends and family, she's told
Mhm.
everybody in her circle and the policeman that came by after you ran away. So you have to be on the lookout for them too. And I don't know how you're going to call her. You may need to send an email, but
Mm.
but you have to somehow make sure that you know you or you have to make sure you apologize to her and don't ask for anything else. Nothing. Because any girl that I know that is punched by a man for being gay and figured out, because there's nothing wrong with
Mhm.
being gay. The thing
Absolutely
is,
not.
the thing is that was wrong for this, for me, was the false commitment of monogamy, the sneaking around behind people's house, the putting diseases um, in connection with that girl. So all of those things make her confronting you about your sexual activity valid. The punch was not valid when you are in the wrong. So apologize to her. Don't try to make it right because there is no righting that wrong ever,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. Because that's a scar on her relationship, and your body remembers. So,
Yeah.
and you brought up a good point because I was going to say the same thing. Like the wrong here is that you're cheating on your partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bronson says you have nice hair.
Thank
Um,
you. Thank you, my boy. It's birthday hair. My birthday's this weekend.
What are you doing for it?
I'm doing karaoke Friday, I think, and then dinner in a strip club, maybe Saturday. So we'll see what happens.
So do we have to reschedule for Tuesday next week?
Mm-mm. No, but we might do earlier because I might go out Saturday like afternoon.
All right, let me
Yeah.
know.
All right.
And you can let us know by emailing your questions to blackgeekenergy@gmail.com. You can also um, follow us at Black Geek Energy on, I was gonna say all of the networks, child, because there's a whole bunch. And then we are also on BGE underscore pod. You can shop our store, our Etsy store, and
Mm-hmm.
you can, it's the holiday season's coming up. So you can buy somebody a cute little Etsy store gift. And we also have a Patreon, $3 a month, 10 cents a
10 cents a
day.
day.
So yeah, go there to hear all of our interesting conversations. DeMarcus, today on Patreon, I want to play a little game.
All right.
I want to play a little
I'm down for a game.
game.
All right. I'm
Okay.
down for a game.
Okay. So jump over to Patreon if you love us, and we will see you next time. Oh, well, any final words, DeMarcus?
Um, I'm excited to play Dungeons and Dragons 2024. There's a lot of things I like. There's a lot of things that I'm not really keen. There's some things that I'm not really like, I'm not keen on. But I think Dungeons and Dragons overall is a fun game and you should give it a try. And I think now is a great time to hop in because there are new rules. It's refreshed. It feels like not a new game, but it feels like, a refresh game. Like if you play Madden 2K19 and you play Madden 2K20, it feels like that.
All right, DeMarcus, we'll see you next time on Black Geek Energy.
BGE out.